Well, good morning. Thanks for joining us. Today I'm going to attempt to change a couple of things out on the RV, the motorhome. So we've got a mains water inlet and we've got a mains power 15 amp inlet that I'm going to swap out. I'll show you the ones I'm going to replace out. Bear with me. Yeah, this is the water one. Oh, it's fucking pop riveted. I have to drill those suckers out, put some screws in. And this is the power one. Yeah, they're all just deteriorated, they're old. So, and the seals are all fucking, how's your father? So yeah, I'm gonna fix them up. All right, just gonna get a screw. That's all right. Got another one of these on order as well. So what I'm going to do is prep for this, and I'll get some screws, take a trip down to Super Cheap, and prep for it all. I've got this little sucker deteriorated, so I've got another one on order. I had to fabricate a little lock, but yeah, it worked out. You know, I could just keep that, but it's rusting up and shit, so it's no good. I'll get a new one. So what we'll do is we'll get some screws and we'll see what we can do. We'll have a win. Connected to the blue hose there. We'll take that off and we'll replace it, clean it up. That's handy. Right, what we've got, the new piece is actually got, well, the old piece has actually got a water pressure reducing valve, and this one doesn't. So what I've done is remove the screws, and I can remove the whole valve, and what I'm going to do is replace it onto this, removing this onto that. So let's do that. Now what I've done now is just checked that all the holes do match up and it's the same size. so the new one will fit straight on. I'll just have to put some more pop rivets because the holes are pretty big. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll replace that valve, change it over. Now just be mindful that the lid is tagged on, and that'll need to be replaced. Nice and easy. Yep. Not going to put anything on that because it'll just deteriorate. That should screw straight back on. There we go, just like I bought one. Now because that didn't come with any washers or spacers like the inlet, I'm going to have to make some. I've got some neoprene. .3mm neoprene, and that should be enough to make a gasket and a washer in there, so I'll do that. And keep these screws handy. These are just spare screws that I've had lying around as well, so save me losing them. And that's, we'll clean it up, take the old stuff off, the old thread tape, and put new stuff on. As you can see around the shed, went out yesterday with Bob, and Rick dirtied up the bike. No, it's good. So I'll put a video on about that as well. I've got some photography to do as well, so I'll be keeping myself busy this week. Got a few assignments to get out, so I've got an extension on my photography course. It's just life got in the way. You know, renovating and all that, so I'm not going to need half the stuff I've got, so it's good. This is all new to me, so doing this stuff can't be too hard though. People have done it before. That's the way I look at it anyway. Not a professional anything really, just learning as I go. What I'm going to do to make it easier on myself is make a washer, but what I'll do, make a grommet, but what I'll do is I'll just cut it square, I'll put it in, and then I'll trim it once I've got the got it fitted. This is the best way. If I get a work out a circumference, and then I'll cut that circle out, fit it on. I do have a compass somewhere. We've got 9 centimetres radius, circumference, 9 centimetres. We'll find the centre of that, and then we'll go out and make a circle. What a bloke could do. We've got a centre. For 9, it's 4.5. We just got to get a fucking circle. We're pretty close. I might go this tub. It's pretty close to 9. It's pretty good. That's what we're after. That'll do. It's exact. It's a perfect fit. That's what we wanted. You'll see, we'll put it on and then just trim it once it's fitted on the vehicle. Okay. Happy with that. Let's put some thread tape on. And that, we'll use marine flex as well to seal that, so it won't be an issue. Alright, and that'll go straight on. Good. Alright, we'll put that aside. See if I've got a screw big enough to fit that. If not, we're going to have to pop rivet it again. It's not a biggie, but we'll see if we've got some bigger pop rivets. But I'll have a look. It'll be like that. There's a bit of time passed since the last time I went click. Alright, I've been off to Super Cheap and Repco. I've got myself some speed nuts, some 4.2 mil speed nuts. See, I've used them. And what I've done is I didn't want to put pop rivets and make the hole bigger in the motorhome, in the RV wall. So what I've done is I've put speed nuts in between the outer shell, the foam. There's an outer shell, foam, and an inner shell. So I'll show you an image of that. And I've put the speed nuts in between the outer shell and the foam. So I've got some assortment of self-tapper screws now. Self-tappers internal for our interior and stainless for outside. So that'll solve a lot of my problems, and we'll put that on. We'll get some of the marine grade elastic silicone and put on there as well, and then put the rest of the screws in. Let's do that. I'll put the speed threads down in between. I don't know if you can see them in there, but they're in here. There's the option there. It's not going to come out. I was going to do this on the vehicle, but I chose not to. I didn't want to scratch it up. Alright, that should work. Okay, we'll give that a crack. this harder than it should be. And definitely made it harder than it should be. Get another cloth and just tidy that up properly. Shock me. You know what? Nah, a little bit smaller, but it'll work. Just neaten it up, and the good thing is we've got rubber, gasket, whatever you want to call it, we can put on there. Well guys, we're actually winning. I've just popped the holes out of this and put it on the side of the van, and it's going to fit, no dramas. All right, so we've got that. That'll fit. A little bit neater than the other one. You know, difference there. Okay. Got a frisbee. going to 12 volt, 240, going to 12 volt. Nice and cold still on the fridge with the batteries being going in it. There we've got it. Power's changed over and the water's done. It's pretty hot out here today. They look a lot better than what they did. Alright, now we're just waiting on this. That'll be the next one. And that. And this. I told you I'd make it more complicated than I needed to. So, next time I'm going to make it easier. It won't be as complicated. Alright, you like my hat? Fred said to me, now I've got a Winnebago, an RV, that I need a straw hat. So, the straw hat is what I wear when I'm working on it, instead of my Port Douglas one. Okay. Alright, thanks for watching. Give us a big thumbs up if you think I was going alright. If not, give me a thumbs up anyway. And drop a comment. Tell me how I could have done it better. No doubt someone will. Alright. Till next time, keep them together. Thanks for watching.